Welcome to the UiPath Attended Interactions demo. In this demo, we will be covering the many ways a user may interact with a UiPath attended robot, including foreground automations launched at need from the robot tray, background automations which seamlessly pick up their task when needed, and an automation triggered by an Outlook add-in which integrates with the UiPath Agent desktop. All of these will tie together to assist the user in tracking personal expenses. First, let's take a look at the spreadsheet which will be used for tracking the personal expenses. It is currently empty. A pivot table here will present the expense summary by month and expense type. Let's move on to the automations. The user has prepared a background automation to launch when files are placed in the Drop Receipts Here folder. Now that the user has dropped in the files, the robot seamlessly begins processing them one by one. During this background automation, the user is free to use the computer as normal, and may even run additional background or foreground automations. In this way, background automations allow the user to perform their daily tasks with greater speed, efficiency, and accuracy. Now that the background automation is complete, we will see our first example of a foreground automation. The background automation set aside a receipt for human validation, and now the user will trigger an automation from the robot tray which will step them through the validation of this receipt using the UiPath Validation Station. For more information about Validation Station, ask about our Document Understanding Framework. For our third automation, we will see an example of a custom Outlook add-in which has been designed to integrate with the UiPath Agent desktop. The user has received a receipt from a colleague as an image attached to an email and would like to process this receipt. With a click of a button in the custom Outlook add-in, the robot picks up the receipt from the email and gets to work. As the robot performs its task, it updates the add-in with its current status in real time. This is an example of one way in which the UiPath robot may be triggered from the context in which it is used, in this case, the Outlook email. This enables the user to interact with their digital assistant seamlessly as they carry out their daily tasks. Integrations such as this can be created for a wide variety of applications, including Outlook, web browsers, and more. Our next automation will be another foreground automation utilizing the UiPath Forms feature. During lunch, the user went out to a taco stand on the street and did not receive a receipt. To add this transaction to their personal finance report, they utilize the UiPath Attended Robot Form, which allows custom inputs to be created as needed by the process. In this case, the user fills in the data which the robot would have otherwise extracted from a receipt, which the robot then uses to fill in the Excel report as appropriate. It is now getting close to the end of the day, and the user wants to get one last receipt into their finance report. To do so, the user triggers a foreground automation from the robot tray and selects the receipt manually using the file picker. The robot processes this single receipt right away. Finally, the user reviews their expenses. We see that the robot has filled in the spreadsheet with the data from the receipts, as well as refreshed the pivot table with new information. With this, the user now has a full picture into how they have been spending their money, enabled by the power of UiPath Attended Automation. Thank you for watching the UiPath Attended Interactions demo. For more information about the UiPath platform, please visit www.uipath.com. Have a great day.